Another Tylosaurus? Man, we've been going overkill on the Tylosauruses, guys. My Tylo... okay, it's already on. Oh, yes, we got him! Nice! Hey, guys, welcome back to DGT, and yes, today we are back in Path of Titans once again. And today, guys, we are going to be checking out the one in newly released Tylosaurus. Yes, this is the new creature that was added in the latest, I guess you could say, Christmas update. And today we're going to be checking out, checking out what the best build is for it, and I'll be recommending some viable builds that are really good, and some abilities that are, and I'll be recommending some abilities that you guys should also try out, and some abilities that you should maybe avoid. So, obviously, Merry Christmas, everyone! To everyone who is watching this, Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas. I hope you're all having a great time. I'm hoping to get this out by the 25th, but if it comes out later, well, I hope you all had a great Christmas, and if it's out on the 25th, well, I hope you guys are having a great Christmas. Anyways. Today we're going to be checking out the Tylosaurus. Yeah. And yes, that is the broadcast animation for it, and yeah. So, I would like to do something real quick. I would like to explain our subscriber goal for the end of the year. Guys, we are 2 subscribers away from 50 subscribers, and if you guys can subscribe and get us to 50 by the end of the year, that would be fantastic. I don't know what I'll do for that. I don't know what I'll do for the 50 subscriber special, but I don't know. I'll play whatever game you want me to play, or I'll do something. Whatever the top comment says. Whatever the top comment says, don't make it too crazy. Whatever the top comment says on this video, I will do for my next video. So, today we're going to be checking out the Tylosaurus. So, before we jump in, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss another video again, and comment down below what you want to see next on the channel, and yeah. And let's jump in, guys. Alright, so we're kicking off the build video with Tylosaurus, with the subspecies, of course. We have 3 subspecies. We have 10% health recovery, which is the Pro Rider. This is the actual Tylosaurus model, and I don't know, that's all I know. It's just, this is the normal, like, Pro Rider is the normal Tylosaurus subspecies. So, yeah. Next up, we have Kansas Census, which gives us 10% venom and bleed healing. While Pro Rider gives us 10% health recovery. You guys probably already saw that, but just saying it. And then for our last, we have Nepe. Oh, Nepe. I hope I'm saying that right. It gives us plus 20% swim stamina. So, obviously, each of them have different models, and this model, the model of the Tylosaurus, absolutely amazing. Aldron did another ballpark out of the ballpark. Great job with this dinosaur. So, if I had to recommend 2 subs to you guys, I'd probably recommend the Tylosaurus. Has pretty quick health recovery, and so yeah, especially with 10% health recovery. So I'd maybe just go with the 10% health recovery, because it just increases. This will help you, especially with Ravenous, which we'll check out later. And it'll also help you with the healing after fights quicker as well, because, you know, Path of Titans, people just come in and try to revenge kill you, and having this on makes you heal faster, heal more health quicker, makes you be able to survive more fights often, or more fights, especially if they try to revenge kill you. So, good to have. Next up, we have 10% venom and bleed healing, which this could be good. This could be actually really good against your Henos and Megs. So, this would actually be really good against your Henosauruses and Megalanias, because Megalania does venom, and your Henosaurus does bleed. And after fighting a couple of your Henosauruses, they definitely like to bleed you out. That's definitely the strategy they use to kill you. So yeah. So this would definitely help with that. And then you have plus 20% swim stamina. This is probably the least useful one. I mean, it's useful. I mean, it is useful. I mean, it'll be useful in some situations, but not all. I'd probably, if I had to recommend two substitutes to you, I'd probably recommend the plus 10% health recovery or the plus 10% venom and bleed healing. Yeah, probably I recommend those two. So, yeah. So, yeah, anyways. We're gonna go into the build, and, yeah. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, so this is these are the abilities for Tylosaurus. So, yes, now, obviously, we'll start off with our passes. We have 3 passes. We have Nictitating Membrane, the most important. This gives us the ability to dive underwater, increases water mobility. We see clear underwater during fog and during rainstorms, and this also passively tracks the distance to the nearest fish within 100 meters. Now, yeah, so everything's gonna have that. Next, we have Robust, which is an interesting passive ability. It gives us, we are immune to all movement speed debuffs. So, yeah, that's a little, interesting. And next, we have Beachcomber, which, this basically gives us, transitioning from water to land will improve ground and movement for 10 seconds. It reduces sprint stamina cost by 100%, improves turning radius, and provides a decaying 250% speed boost. It can only be triggered every 120 seconds, or convert that to every 2 minutes. Moving on to our generic slot, we have Bite, which this is an attack causing piercing damage, which is a little, different. Normally our Bite attacks in the game don't do piercing damage. They normally just do medium, small, or large or high damage. Mostly medium damage, but this causes piercing damage, which is a little bit interesting. But it causes piercing damage, and it can be used to chew on clamped targets, and clamped targets will receive fracture damage. Moving on to Clamp, our second generic slot, this gives us the ability to bite and hold on to enemies for as long as your stamina allows. You can move and drag them around. You're also immune to knockback while carrying another dinosaur, which is great to have. And yeah, we'll see how Clamp works for us later in this video. Moving on to our 3 head abilities, we have the first one, which is Charged Headbutt, which this basically is a wind-up headbutt attack. You release it for a quick forward boost while dealing damage. 20% reduced movement speed while winding. It gives you 20% reduced movement speed while winding up. Moving on to Crushing Bite, our second head slot ability. It causes small damage and low fracture, and it can trigger a full bone break. This is also very similar to Rex's Crushing Bite, which will bone break something within 2 bites. So this can bone break anything in 2 bites, and it doesn't cause a lot of stamina, and will obviously, yeah, that's the ability right there. It did not really cause that much stamina at all. We easily healed that off. When moving on to Bone Snap, which this is a charge up, which basically you charge up the attack and inflict fracture based on how long it's held. It can trigger a bone break on the target if they have a high amount of fracture. And that's Bone Snap right there. So yeah, that's Bone Snap right there, guys. Now I will say, Bone Snap definitely does a lot more damage than Crushing Bite. This does a lot more damage than this. So now, but this is much harder to time. But we'll try out all 3 head abilities. Moving on to our senses slot, we have 3 senses. We have Shatter Stride. This reduces stamina sprinting cost by 30%. It boosts swimming and diving acceleration by 100% if within 50 meters of a fractured target. We have Hard Skull, which this gives us 15% increased stamina recovery, landing a headbutt against terrain, or another player applies an area of effect that deals up to 50% of the damage of the headbutt. And we have Feral Instincts, which I think is honestly the best one, unless you're using headbutt. We deal 20% increased piercing damage, which that's a lot of that's a big difference. And we have Fisher, which this is our only metabolism. You can only eat meat and fish. And now we have three hide abilities. We have Pterygoid Teeth. This makes us deal 15% more fracture damage, and Bone Snap now uses less stamina. We have Wide Gape, increases carry capacity, and we gain 25% increased bucking resistance. Which honestly, I think this is the best one because you're always gonna have clamp, and with this you can actually clamp every single 3-slot dinosaur. Yes, every single 3 slots. So that includes Allo, Dasp, Miragaya, Picno, all those dinosaurs. They can be carried and clamped by a full-grown Tylosaurus. And then we have Resilient Scales. This increases Bleed Heal, Fracture Heal, Poison Heal, Venom Heal, and Toxin Heal by 20%. Honestly, I think Wide Gape's the best one, but yeah, we'll check out all of them. Moving on to our tail attacks, or our tail slide, we have Water Dodge. We activate this to quickly dodge while swimming or diving. The direction of the dodge is based upon your movement. Can use Bone Snap while active. And we have Sweep. This is an attack that causes high damage. It deals no knockback. It must be in water to use. So if you're, yeah. And then we have Armor Tail, which this basically makes damage and status effects inflicted to your tail is dramatically reduced. And then we have 3 vocal slots. We have Shattering Cry, reduces fracture healing for all creatures not in your group within 50 meters by 35% for 120 seconds. If target is fully bone broken when the debuff is applied, they will retain 60% of fracture after they finish healing. So yeah, that basically keeps, if you do this when a target's fully bone broken, they retain 60% fracture when they finish healing the full broken bone. So yeah. Then we have Ravenous, which is a great ability. I've tested this a little bit. Eating another player's corpse grants the Ravenous health recovery buff for 60 seconds. Can be triggered only once every 2 and 40 seconds. Healing is reduced if bleeding and works through the combat timer. And then we have one of my favorite abilities, Acoustic Debilitation. This is a loud call that stuns all targets within 50 meters for 5 seconds. Only affects targets in water. While stunned, targets cannot use abilities and their speed is reduced. Stunned targets will be delatched and will drop carry dinosaur item. Must be in water to use, doesn't affect group members. So yeah, guys, we will go ahead and get our first build up and ready, and I think we'll start off with the Fracture build. Alright guys, so we have ourselves a fight right here. We have another Tylosaurus. So, okay, how am I gonna approach this? Nope, he stunned me. Come on.
Oops.
Oh yes, we got him! Nice. Alright, there we go, guys. So yeah, guys, he obviously had acoustic debilitation. Now, even though acoustic debilitation is a great ability, it definitely has a weakness, and unfortunately that weakness is basically people are gonna run away once they have it, which I did, and yeah, that basically allowed me to get the fight. And bonus to that was really a big help because I did a lot more damage. I didn't fully charge it up though, so that's one of the things you don't there's times when you want to fully charge it up, there's others you don't. So yeah, guys. So as you can say, yeah, we'll say GG to him. GG, man. And, yeah, guys, we'll check out our next build. And, we'll check out the, I guess, the charged headbutt build, I guess. So, we will be right back. Alright, guys, so we have our next fight here. Let me threat call real quick. Alright, so we have our charged headbutt ability. Oh, there we go. Let's charge up another headbutt. Bam! Right in the head. Oh god, he bone broke me. Oh no. Oh, he missed. Hold on.
What? What?
Oh, we got him once again with the headbutt. Man, I actually kind of like the headbutt ability, guys.
Bruh.
So yeah, guys, our hold on, let me say GG. Alright, guys, so basically this is what our build looks like. Basically, since we're using headbutt, we don't use we're not using pterygoid teeth. Instead, we're using wide gape just to better our clamping ability. And I decided to use sweep, which I didn't really use a lot, so yeah. But we used ravenous, and let me go ahead and show you. Oh shoot! Oh no! Whoops! Be right back. Well, okay, well, unfortunately I didn't get to showcase ravenous, but I'll do that later. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. But anyways, we used headbutt, which honestly, headbutt's really a really cool ability, especially with hard skull. We basically can like charge it up, and then basically we just bam, and yeah, that's honestly really cool. And so yeah, guys. So basically, charge headbutt, a really fun ability. I probably recommend it. But I recommend if you're gonna use headbutt, I recommend hard skull, because basically when you hit it against a player or terrain, it causes an area of effect that does 50% of the damage of the headbutt, so even more damage, and it gives you 50% increased stamina recovery, so even better. So yeah. Meanwhile, guys, we will go ahead and showcase our next ability.
Oops.
I mean build. We'll showcase our next build. I haven't done this in a long time, guys. Wish me luck. Oh boy. Anyways, we will go ahead and look at our next build, Fracture Build version 2. Alright, guys, so we have our next opponent, another Tylosaurus. Man, we've been going overkill on the Tylosauruses, guys. My Tylo.
Bruh.
Oh, okay, it's already on. Okay, sure, man. I'm already at a disadvantage here. There we go. We use water dodge. There we go. We fractured him. Okay, it's kind of cheating. Come on, I need to really... Come on, I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Come on. Oh my god, we actually won that. Holy... Yeah, we won that. Oh my, what a battle. Wow. Wow. That was a great battle. Holy. So yeah, guys, definitely water dodge. I like it. I like water dodge. I didn't even need Shattering Cry. Oh wait, hold up. Before I forget, let's see if I can be quick enough. Come on, switch the abilities. Dang, I wasn't quick enough again. Dang it. Oh man. Oh well. Anyways, guys, so basically, Shattering Cry, honestly, I didn't really use it, so, probably one of the more useless abilities. But, yeah, guys, basically, Feral Instincts helped me out big time there, because it allowed me to get my more piercing damage. Crushing Bite also helped me, because I fractured him and was able to slow him down. Water Dodge helped me out a bit to close the distance as well. And, yeah, guys, that was just a great battle. So, yeah, GG to him. And, we'll go, and I guess we have showcased really every build we could. And I guess now we'll just go to the ability, or the build I use. AKA the Dibbles Game Time build. We will be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so this is my build, or AKA the Dibbles Game Time build. For our head ability, we have Crushing Bite. Just because it's a bone break ability, even though it doesn't do as much damage as Bone Snap, it does, I guess it's just more quicker than Bone Snap, and more sneaky. Better for ambushes, in my opinion. We have Feral Instincts, because obviously you're kind of screwed without it. And, we have Wide Gape, just because, you know, if you're gonna have Clamp, why not make Clamp better? So yeah, we have Wide Gape. This allows us to carry everything from a 3 slot and below, which we will check that out. We'll have a couple clamps here and there.
Oops.
And okay, as I was saying, guys, before the interruption, we have I was talking about how we have Wide Gape, just a better clamp, and, yeah, this allows us to basically pick up, 3 slots and everything below that, which we'll check out here in a bit. We'll do a couple of, ambushes. For our tail, we have Water Dodge. This, allows us to basically just get a huge momentum. It allows us to dodge attacks, close distance, and basically close the distance between running away, and basically get in range of biting distance. So basically, like, if it'll say like you have something running away, boom, you pop Water Dodge, and then you can fracture it, or, you know, you can bite it, and all of that. So yeah. And, for our vocal ability, we have Acoustic Debilitation. So, yeah, basically, this is the ability I use, just because it basically disables your opponent for 5 seconds. It makes them be able to do basically nothing. And their speed will be reduced by 15%. So, yeah. So, that's really just, now I don't know if it works on, I don't know if the speed debuff works on Tylos, just because of, you know, of, the robust passive, which makes you immune to all movement speed debuffs. So I'm not really sure about that, but if it does, comment down below if it does. But what I was saying was, it just stuns them and makes them defenseless. Now, of course, it's probably gonna be useless, because they're probably just gonna run away from you, probably. So you probably have to be more sneaky about the Acoustic Debilitation. And probably, yeah, you probably have to be a little more sneaky with it to actually make it successful. Anyways, let's get one more 1v1, and, oh, this. Okay, we have a 1v1 here. I dodge that. Pop the Acoustic Debilitation. Hold up, wait for bone break to disappear. Actually, I have bone break immunity, so you know what? You definitely have to hit your bites in these fights, especially. But I think I'm. Yeah, I knew I was gonna win. I definitely felt like that. Now, let's be quick about this and showcase Ravenous, so I can show you guys what Ravenous does. Now, guys, I want you to watch the health bar. Watch the health bar, guys. Watch this health bar. And there we go, we have Ravenous. Watch the health bar, let's sleep. I wanted to show you Ravenous, and here it is. We just tested it. And, yeah, look at that healing buff, guys. Look at it. We're already half health already, and we was like... Man. Look at that. That health bar is just going up like crazy. So, yeah, guys, definitely... Acoustic debilitation actually was really good there. And, yeah, acoustic debilitation really helped us out. And, we can actually switch back to that, because, yeah, we still have our Ravenous ability. And look, guys, we're gonna literally heal everything. Well, watch. We're gonna be full health. I'll get back to you guys when this is over. Alright, there it is. We're just not far away. Look at that! We just healed that entire fight from Ravenous. That's how broken it is, guys. So, yeah. So, guys, if I would recommend any abilities to you for the vocals, I recommend Ravenous or Acoustic Debilitation. They're both very good. Ravenous is good for healing. Acoustic Debilitation is really good for fights. Now, of course, you won't be able to do what I did. And now, of course, in Official, you won't be able to do what I did and just switch abilities like that, obviously. But they're both really good abilities, so I recommend having one or the other. Probably, I recommend Water Dodge, probably, for the tail. Just because, like, you can close the distance. And yeah, guys, it's just a great ability to have for the hide. I mean, the tail. For our hide, I recommend Wide Gape, because it's just probably the best all-around ability. And, yeah, even though you have Terrorgoid Teeth, where you can do more fracture damage, this is morally better for, like, Bone Snap, because you do less stamina when using Bone Snap uses less stamina. So I recommend probably using Wide Gape or Resilient Scales, probably one of those two. So, yeah, and for the sense, I absolutely recommend Feral Instincts. If you're gonna be running Bone Break, I recommend Feral Instincts, but if you're gonna be running, the Headbutt attack, I recommend Hard Skull just because it makes it even better. And for the head, I would probably recommend... And for the head, I'd probably recommend every single one. For the head, I'd probably recommend every single one. I just like Crushing Bite the best, because I'm used to it. I'd recommend Crushing Bite, probably... I'd recommend every single head ability. They're all really good. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. But if I could pick two for you, I'd probably recommend Crushing Bite and Charged Headbutt. But Bone Snap, you can also use Bone Snap. That'll be a viable build as well. So, yeah, now we get to see what Clamp looks like now, guys. By the way, guys, another thing I want to show you right here is there's actually a little thing that you can do in the water. Yeah, that's a little emote. And I actually found this out a couple days ago. You can actually be swimming and do the same emote at the same time. And yeah, you can do that. So I thought that was honestly pretty cool, guys. And yeah, we'll get back to waiting.
Oops.
I was literally right there. He's dead. Oh my gosh, I got him. What a move. Well, guys, unfortunately, I didn't find a, I unfortunately did not find a, 3-slot to clamp, so unfortunately, clamp's gonna be left off, but you guys at least got to see at least one clamp. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching till the end. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment down below what you want to see next. Hit the notification bell so you never miss another video again. And, yeah, I hope this helped, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.